Yeah, before we get into the game of United versus Liverpool, let's just go through your transfer dealings and let me know, let the listener know if you were happy with it. So Joey, let's go with you first. Obviously, you only got the one signing, Chiesa. How do you feel about that signing and your window overall?
Um, I'm probably very different to a lot of other Liverpool supporters in the fact I think we did need a six. I think we identified Zubimendi as the six. We didn't get him. And I think it was the right move to not kind of like just lose your head and just go for somebody else straight away. Again, for me, there's low expectations from this season because on a slot. So I feel like we would have been better off just continuing as is and him continuing to assess the team because we've got like a couple players who can play in that position. Can they do exactly what he wants? We're not sure. I think he needs to assess them a bit more to decide that. So I'm not angry with that. I think Chiesa is a good signing. Obviously, we saw yesterday that Salah said that he's potentially on his way out because I don't know what FSG are on regarding him. So yeah, he's a decent replacement. Let's see if he's still got the legs, but feeling quite optimistic, man.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong for 10 million or 12 million pounds, whatever it was.
So overall, if you was to grade your window, what would you give it?
So no, it's definitely going to be like an average window, so like a five.
Five.
It's not a great window. It's not a bad window. It's just it's a nothing window for me.
Yeah. Cool. To the United guys, so you got signed Euro, Della, Mazwari, Ugarte, and Xerxes. Anyone else I missed?
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously you had your outs with McTominay, AWB, and a few youngsters, I believe. So yeah,
Greenwood.
yeah,
All that.
Greenwood.
Oh,
Yeah,
we signed a couple of youngsters as well. We got Obi. Is his
Oh,
name
yeah,
Obi
Chido,
Martin or what's his name?
Chido Obi Martins and
Chido Obi Martin.
is it Kone or the DM that you got?
Care.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I think it was a Care, right?
Yeah, them man ain't touching the pitch anytime soon. So
Nah.
Okay,
But
terms
they
of-
might. You never know, bro. You never know with our team, bro.
but yeah,
We got rid of quite a lot of players before. Kambala, Hannibal,
Yeah, you got
Pelestri,
quite a bit of money for them as well.
Van der Beek.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Not
overall,
Van der Beek. I think it's 500k
overall,
for Van
how
der
would you
Beek.
rate your
Yeah.
your
I'd
windows?
give it a minus. I think we got rid of
Let's be consistent. Give it at 10 because Joe's
Why would you do that, bro?
because I've been giving it a minus for the past month.
I
bro.
give it out of 10.
Let's do it at 10.
So was that 8 then? Was that 8 or an 8 or an about 8?
I'd give
so
mine
eight and a half.
a strong eight. A strong eight.
Yeah, I think we've done well to get rid of a lot of the players that I guess a lot of United fans, including myself, said we should probably get rid of, like the likes of Hannibal's, the McTominay's, as good as he was last season in terms of contributing to goals. I think Man United, if McTominay's not settled on being a squad player, and I would imagine he has aspiration of wanting to be a first team player, like he needs to move on. Like I would have gladly kept him as a squad player, but as a first team player, no, we need to move on for him. And we got pretty decent money for him, considering I think he had a year left in his deal, maybe. So I think all in all, I think Man United done pretty well. I think they could have bumped themselves up by maybe getting a left back, because I don't know how you haven't addressed the left back issue, knowing that Shaw's going to be injured for the most of the season. Malacia, we don't know when Malacia is going to be there.
But isn't that why you think don't you think that's probably why they didn't get? You got two in that position.
I think
unless you get someone on loan.
Yeah, I think it's very, very silly. Malacia wasn't available all season last season. Obviously, they know how long it's gonna be for him to come back in. But even when he's in, like when he was playing in his first season, he wasn't particularly fantastic. Like he's not great. So I would think you would need a first team left back, and Shaw is available like what 25% at the time of the season.
So how much did you lot get for McTominay?
25 or 30, I think.
Yeah, if it was
Okay,
20,
that's
25,
decent.
and then I think it's with add-ons, it goes up to 30 or something like
Yeah.
that.
So I mean that's pretty decent. So yeah, A minus from me. I'm pretty.
Why
I'm
you go back to numbers?
sorry, A minus 8. I'm happy with the fact that we've addressed most of the problem areas. Whether or not, obviously, we will have to wait till end of the season to grade whether or not the signings are actually decent. But in terms of like the profile and what we've addressed, I think we've done well to address the issues.
Cool.
Obviously,
Go on, Dre.
no, I was going to say, obviously, the The only place I probably would have addressed a bit more is maybe the striking kind of facility, the front line, because I just feel like we don't really have the experience that we would normally have from previous Man Uniteds in in previous years. Like we used to have consistently like 4 or 5 strikers. I mean, now we're
in saying that, don't you think then you should have probably taken a gamble on Tony?
Yeah, this is the
40 mil.
thing. I personally think for his age we should have just brought him in, man. Just because
sorry, go on. Sorry.
No, just in terms of like experience, just like for his age. Like and if we don't want to spend 40 mil on someone of his age, then we need someone a little bit older to show them how the front line goes. But I get why you'd pay it though, because Tony's played in the Prem, so you'll probably be able to facilitate that. Whether he'd be good at United is another story, the way we play, but maybe it was a gamble we should have taken.
So how much did you not pay for Xerxes?
34 estimate, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
yeah, I think altogether it was 42 million euros. So yeah, something like that. So yeah, with add-ons and stuff. But and then obviously the DM position, we got Ugarte over the line. So obviously Casemiro, we all know, wouldn't be able to last the season.
What are you guys expecting from Ugarte? Because I don't know anything about him.
I heard about him when he was playing in Portugal before we PSG got him. When PSG were linked, I was looking at him pretty heavily. Pause. That felt like a pause. And he looked decent. Like he's no frills. Like so very much like I like and Herrera in it. Like I just like guys that break up play. I like the shithousery in it. Like, and he seems like one of them kind of guys here. You're not gonna get goals from I wouldn't expect, and you're probably not gonna get glitz from him. So he's probably like a less glamorous like Bruno Guimaraes maybe, because he breaks up play. He's tenacious. He's rugged. His ability to make ball recoveries. I think he was the top of the class across Europe when he was at was it Sporting?
Yeah.
And then when he went to PSG, he was actually putting in some good numbers as well. But I don't think they were playing him as much. So he's got a good profile. Everything gone.
No, you're saying when you say a less glamorous
Bruno G,
that's giving him a lot of ratings because
Bruno G's
Bruno G is like he's top. So unless like, are you just saying he just breaks up play? Is it more?
Yeah.
Like
when I say what's
is it Coquelin?
Yeah, Coquelin just breaks up play.
Yeah.
Or is there more to him than breaking up play?
He can carry the ball.
He's very techie. As well, like in terms of when I say techie, I mean like in terms of the keeping the ball in that DM position and being able to maybe even go around a player. He won't just like do a Casemiro, pick up the ball and completely spray it.
Is he like press proof or like?
It looks like he's good. He's good on the ball. He's good. On the
ball. That's a better way of saying it. He's good on the ball.
And he can carry it forward. I've seen him string 5-yard passes pretty efficiently. I've seen him spray passes, but I don't think that's necessarily his game. So for what we need, we like that's absolutely perfect. Like because I personally believe we've got players ahead of that position that he should be looking to play the ball. And I think that's where Casemiro was falling short, whereby he was trying to do DM, but he was also trying to get forward and trying to contribute. We don't need that, bro. Like just sit, bro, because we already know Manchester United. We're gonna get pammed on the transition, innit? So we need someone.
Does ETH know that though?
Yeah,
Okay.
Now let's get into it. These men want to join the transfer talk way too longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. So what?